Come to say hello. Hi. So 3 people at my work came in with these jackets, and these jackets were, you know, lovely to look at. They looked very cozy, and you know, they had these fur trim hoods. And just from my experience with, you know, the high street fashion, you don't really seem to get a lot of real fur. Most people my age can't afford real fur items. I mean, so I've done some research into Canada Goose, and I've looked at what they say the procedure is. So their procedure is they use humane traps to capture the coyotes whose fur makes the hoods of these Canada Goose jackets. And if you look up humane in the dictionary, any dictionary, it describes humane as a word that meaning no harm, intentional or otherwise, comes to an animal or a human. So keeping this in mind, regardless of how the animals are killed, surely under no circumstances can a steel trap around your leg or head be regarded as humane. I mean, things we can do to not support Canada Goose. First of all, everyone before buying one should look up not only the Canada Goose explanation of how they get the fur and the down for their coats, but also look up, you know, on the Daily Mail, not saying it's the most reliable of sources, but they actually did a pretty good article on it. Look at the Fur Bearer Defenders website. They have an entire page describing the processes that go on in the treatment of the animals. And just secondly, think, is this really necessary? Do we really have to have coats which people have, you know, gone out of their way to kill animals for? Do we need that? I mean, it's just ridiculous. And these coats are like £800-900, which is such a huge amount of money to be funding something which is so cruel and unnecessary in this day and age. I mean, I myself, like, I'm vegetarian, aspiring vegan. I mean, I try as hard as I can. Although, you know, it's not easy all the time, but I do try. I hate SeaWorld, do everything I can to promote that. My Halloween costume is actually me as a dolphin with a sign saying I hate SeaWorld. And I'm really trying to get people to understand the cruelty that goes behind the ways that animals are treated. I mean, getting people to understand slaughterhouses as being cruel is one thing, because I know that people have cognitively been, you know, brought up to think that that's fine. We're meant to kill animals, we're meant to eat them. And I know that I'm not going to be able to change everyone's perspective on that. I mean, I just can't. But when it comes to something that I think is so obviously disgusting, there's no excuses for it. People aren't eating these coyotes. We're doing nothing with them. We're literally skinning them and throwing them away. What creature is put on this earth for us to do that with? It's just ridiculous that people can't see it. And so far I did a lot of tweets on Twitter about Canada Goose, and I tweeted pictures of the coyotes as puppies and the coyotes as, you know, victims in the traps. I did all of that. And the guys from my work that actually own the goats decided to tweet me back saying, oh, cute. So cute that the coyote is stuck crying with its paw in the trap, or can't wait to buy my next one, or buying my next one next week, or, I mean, is it too extreme to have 2 Canada Goose jackets? And I just, like, it just upsets me, because I feel like, fair enough, you don't have to agree with it, but you don't have to make it a ridicule. You don't have to laugh at the expense of animals which are going through the most horrific treatment in order so you can be warm in a country that does not even have temperatures low enough to warrant the fur trim hood. I could just go on for days. But anyway, hoping that this video maybe encourages some people to maybe look beyond the Canada Goose website if they're thinking of purchasing a jacket. And I think overall the company does just need to be boycotted by society, because we do not need another thing for animals to suffer for. We just don't. I mean, we just don't. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's all I've got.